Saleh Iranian citizens who currently is living in Estonia. Saleh, what foreigners should know about Iran? How to behave in Iran?
At the first, I say to foreigners, forget anything the media say to you. Because, and it's similar between Iran and Russia. I say to foreigner that they are not from Iran or Russian. Forget anything the media say to you. Because the media is not in our hands. Media is in hands of America or other countries. I'm not against West countries. I'm not against of America. I have not any problem with them. But I know these companies, films companies, medias companies, news companies, they are not with us. And they make some pictures against us that this picture is not true. When you are deleting so important part of a culture's reality and just so and exaggerate some other sides, you want to show your country, not reality country. And they are successful. All of people in words, most of people in words, have a wrong picture and image about Russian and Iran. When they are thinking about Iran, they think this is the Arab countries. We are not usually. I have not a problem with Arabs, but we are not Arabs. Just 1%, I guess, 1% of our population is Arabs, but there are differences with other Arabs too. They think this is a country just desert. We have so many mountains, we have forests, we have sea, and also desert. They are thinking women in Iran walking with covering face. You cannot any woman in Iran with covering face. So rare, and people don't like this.
So women don't wear hijabs or some scarves?
People have to have hijabs. It's not people choose always. It's a rule about government. But our hijab is totally different with Arabs. Usually they are wearing, not all, they are wearing easily, just for following rules. And some people are religious, they are wearing more strong.
Should foreign women wear hijab?
Yeah, but not like Arabs. You can search in Google how they are wearing. It's not like Arabs. It's easy. I know some Russian persons, some Russian women wearing like us in winter time. You can. It's not so weird. And covering faces in Iran is not normal. People don't like it. All of people don't like it. And people in Iran have some freedoms more than some other countries.
European?
Not European. I should be honest. Freedom in Europe is more. But in compare of lots of neighbors, in compare of some other countries, Arabian countries,
you have more freedoms.
Boards, yeah, UN boards, countries celebrating that in Saudi Arabia women can drive in today. They are allowed last month. our women driving before I born, since I guess 60 years ago or more. They are electing. They can be in elect. They can be in parliament. Yeah, they have some limited. Yes, they are not totally free. They have limitation. But in compare of some countries, they are so better here. And it's so normal in Iran to women working working and studying in average. In average, in universities, women are more than men in Iran.
Are there a lot of believers?
Yeah.
Religious people?
Yeah, and people thinking all of Iranians are religious. No, this is wrong. Lots of Iranian not religious. But
atheists?
And we have some religious person. We have some
Non-religious.
no religious. Yeah. 85 million people cannot be same. And this about this is my tips to other foreigners about Iran. And they should know Iran is so safe country. Iran is so safe country in compare of lots of countries.
As for relationships between locals and foreigners, is it easy for local women to meet foreign guys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You have not any problem with this. Usually you have not any problems. And in Iran, I should say to foreigner, if you are, I cannot say nobody have any bad experience about Iran. It's a very big country, lots of people. Some things happen in all of worlds. Nobody cannot say any country is totally safe without any criminal things. Yeah, but Iran is so safe for foreigners, so cheap for travel, and I want to say something about Iranian cultures. They are absolutely love guests, and especially about foreigners. I know that usually tourists surprising in Iran. All of people want to help them. They can find lots of people invite them honestly in their home without any money. It's just for helping a guest or helping a tourist. They can do anything for you. Guest is in my country can be a king. Yeah.
But not ayatollahs, yeah? Just kings, not ayatollahs. Ayatollahs.
Yeah, I know. I have some friends, some foreigner friends. All of them have very beautiful experience when they are traveling, and when you are visiting them before travel and after travel, they are totally different. Before travel, they are asking, can we go? Should I go or not? Some people say me it's not safe, but Iran is totally safe.
What are the main values for Iranians? Iranians.
In my opinion, the main things about Iranian cultures is literature. It's my opinion.
What?
Literature.
On literature.
Literature is Iran is so important.
Or not money?
Not money? Yes, money is values for all of people in the world. Yeah, yeah, it's true. But if you are speaking about tourists, they are coming. No, always money is not the main goals for Iranians. It's honesty, not about me. It's about a tip. They can find lots of people, they are inviting them, and they are not looking for any money.
Yeah, but for themselves, for like a value.
No,
No.
no, no. Friendship is in Iran is so important.
More important.
Yeah, friendship is more important. Culture is more important. Be polite, be honest is more important. And money is also
Be honest.
important.
What does it mean to be honest? Is it ability, capacity to criticize a government and people? What do you mean to be honest?
I cannot understand what you mean.
What do you mean? You said that for Iranians, it is important to be honest. Honest, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it mean to be honest?
Some people
Is
can lie you.
Criticizing people and authorities, government, or what? What does it mean to be honest?
No, it's some people's lying always to you, showing something's not true to you, and acting other things. When you want to find some Iranian friends, he is looking, are you honest or not? This is my mean. Are you honest person? Even me, each time I found new people, maybe you, other persons, the main goal for me in the first step is understood. This is honest person or not? He shows me, she shows me as he or she is, or no. He's showing some things, but he's another person. It's so important for me. And
To trust, yeah?
Yeah.
To trust.
at first, yeah. And yeah, I think this is answer of your question.
What what foreigners should visit first of all in Iran to see, sightsee?
Usually, tourists just going to Tehran, Isfahan, and Shiraz. Most of them just visit these three cities. They are good for tourists, but you should visit some other sites. And these are totally safe for you and so cheap because of money values. I recommend to people visit Hamadan, very historical city, and with very beautiful mountain. Also, I recommend to people visit Kashan and Yazd. I recommend people visit Urumia Lake. I recommend people visit Mashhad. It's different, and it's near to Turkmenistan borders. Also, I recommend to person visit Iranian islands in Persian Gulf, especially in winter time. When you have very hard winter, Iran has a different season in same time. In winter time, you can find in west of Iran, in Hamadan, for example, in Urumia, in Tabriz, in Ardabil, so hard winter. In same time, you can go to south of Iran, in Persian Gulf island, and find it spring. But in summertime, that place is so hot. You should choose correct place in your season. Also, you can find in north of Iran some forest. Maybe for Russian person or European, it's not so interested. They are living in And some special places in deserts, this is so natural, it's not just flat. You can have some special experience in this. And I recommend persons do like me, not just looking for some beautiful places, looking for cultures.
For people?
Yeah, for people. Because we have lots of different people. Mm-hmm. In each part of Iran you can find different language, different cultures. And their behavior is different. You can be in Iranian village, it's safe for you. Yeah, I think especially in winter times, be in some islands like Kish, like Resh, it's so good for. But you should know, we have a very, very important and big celebration in Iran in first of spring. That name is Nowruz. You should know, it's not good for you to visit in Iran in this time. In some holidays time, because all of Iranians are going to travel, you cannot find easily other places for you. All of the roads can be full. You want to find hotels, all of hotels is full. But in other times, you can go. You don't need any tour guides. You can go by selves. Also, if some people have problems with stamp, because I know America's put some rules about some people traveling to Iran. You can, usually European and Russian peoples don't need any applying for visa before. You can just get your visa in airport. And you can ask to police border guards, don't stamp your visa, then you will have not any problem for future for traveling to, for example, US or other things. This is new rules for helping other tourists. This is my tip.
Okay. Thank you so much, Saleh.
You're welcome.